When we left off, I've been looking for something in the floor. The hint said something like 1 pace to the left and 10 paces north from a part in the floor where it closed up. But that's like, there's a million of those. There's so many places in the floor where they closed up. So I gotta find this. I'm gonna cut back when I find it. I know it's gotta be around here somewhere. I've been like checking every little piece of floor, but I can't find it. So I'll cut back once I find it. Well, the floor also closed here, but I don't think it's in here because we can't walk 10 paces. Let me check up by room 1A. Is there any more places the floor closed? Wait, what the heck was that? What just happened? Was it right there? One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Is it right here? I've literally just been walking around hitting the space bar, trying to find something. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. Pull it out, yes. Shuffle. From beneath the floorboards, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles a winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. The heck is this? Doesn't even look like it would fit a door, I know. Acquired winder. Okay, how? Is it 10 steps from right here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe it's from... Oh, it's from this crack. So like left 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it was that crack. Guys, I was at the point where I was like checking everywhere. I thought it was the one in the previous room. Oh my gosh, that one was tough. That one was tough, but now I know where this thing goes. This winder. It goes in this room right over here. So let's put the winder in there. The winder you found looks like it'll fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it, yes. It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened? You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? A bit more give than it did before. There's space for it to go down one more notch. Try forcing it? I guess. There's nothing else I could do right now. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Where does that go? I've never seen that open before. I wonder how much more, I wonder how big that... I mean, because the other corridor we opened led to like a whole nother part of the school. I wonder how much stuff's going to be in this little corridor right here. But let's take a look. Uh-oh. What is this? Get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh God, my head. Blood? Is she spitting up blood? Are you alright? Did you feel something again? Uh-huh. Good lord, she's like throwing a... Oh, it's a nosebleed. Okay. If it's just her nose, it's fine. But if a blood vessel burst in her brain or something... Here, Shinozaki. Stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already... Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. What is that? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die in here. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. Oh, come on, they're in high school. What's in here? The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear. All twisted up and wrung out. Oh, like wrung out dish rags. Where did that ghost go? I guess there's nothing to do. Is there anything else to talk to? Let me take a look around really quick. What is this? It's like a handprint. Oh, I think it's just a crack in the wall. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. I think that's it for now, so let's take a look in this room over here. What is this? Poolside? Take a look at this scenery. No running by the pool. Well, there's your water if you want some. The pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Shiver shudder. Alright, here goes. Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. And what's gonna happen if a ghost shows up again, You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. And you can come to my rescue. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Thank you. You say something? I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. Did I already read this? I think I did. No running. So let's take a look around here. There's got to be something to do up here. Dang, this pool is huge. Can I go inside? What's up with the murky water? There's no telling what could be down there. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so... What's over there? Is there a way I could swim? I guess not. Let's go down there and just let me look around really quick. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, let's check down here. What does it say? Caution, confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. Oh, come on! I don't know where the key is. I need to get there to drain the pool. I think once I drain the pool, I'll be able to walk up to that note of paper right there. I just gotta figure out how to open it, though. So let me take a look around for the key. Oh, it's literally right there. So there's a key lodged in the crack between the two tiles. Take it out? Yes. Acquired pump room key. Pump room key, huh? I've had enough. What is that? It's a timer. I don't like timers. Was that? No. There's no way. Come on, give me a break here. Alright, I'm half tempted to just let the timer run out. I gotta see what happens. You know what? Let's cut it. I'll cut back when the timer's out. Here we go, 5 seconds left. Is it gonna be a monster? Is it gonna be the guy with the hammer? Who's that? Is that Ayumi? Who was that? Or was it... That didn't even make sense. Who was it? It had to have been Ayumi. I don't know. But that's got to be a new wrong end. So I think we have 2? 2 out of the 6? Let me take a look here. Dang, we still got a long way to go. I think that, what is this, the 3rd video of chapter 4? Oh, maybe that was I think that was Naomi jumping in the water because she said I had enough. That makes more sense. I didn't understand what happened, but I think that was Naomi saying I had enough, and then she jumped in the water. So that's what happened at the ending. She just drowned. So we gotta hurry up and drain it. Oh, jeez. I should have practiced this. This thing? The valve wheel? Yeah, turn it. Did that work? Was it that easy? Sounds like it. What's all that noise, though? Something gets stuck in the drain? Oh, no. Is that... is that Naomi stuck in the drain? Let's go take a look. I bet it was. Wasn't there a sign that said, make sure everybody's out of the pool? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She got stuck in the drain. I think I did something wrong. Why did this have to happen? God, no. No, Shinozaki, no. Oh my gosh. I definitely did something wrong there. Let me try going back and talking to her first. I think what I should do is, once we part ways, let's go back and talk to her one more time. You know what else I could do? Maybe I should try to, do I already have that? I think I already opened the corridor. Maybe I could try jumping in after her and try to save her after the little countdown starts. Let's try that, actually. Let's try that first. Well, let me talk to her. Let's see what she says. Well, not much to report yet, unfortunately. Don't worry, though. It's not like I'm too scared to keep looking. If a spirit latches onto you when your defenses are down, it'll be with you for the rest of your life. So please, just be careful, okay? I will. I don't think that changed anything. Let's just drain the pool and then jump in after her. I think that's the way to go. Okay, there she goes. You hear her splashing there. Alright. Jump in after her. Oh, let me check and see if she's... You gotta go check and see if she's in the locker room still. Okay, so come over here. See that she's missing. Shinozaki. Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her then. What the hell was she thinking, dumbass? Alright, go, 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 go. What is wrong with me? What am I doing? Should have never taken my eyes off her. This is all my fault, god damn it. Okay, so let's jump in now. Hey, Shinozaki! Shinozaki! Where are you? Pretty sure this thing is where the waves were coming from. It is. It was, right? Is this another way to die? She's not here. Oh god, where was she? Oh my gosh, was it right here? I didn't even pay attention. I know it's around here somewhere. Did I get her? She's not here. Where was it? Down here? Oh my gosh, hurry up. Right here? Where was it? It's not fair. Go, go, go. Oh, I got her! It's her! Get up, hurry, I've got 5 seconds! Oh my gosh, that was close! I got so lucky. I wasn't even paying it. I didn't know I had to know where she was. Okay, Well, we saved her. Shinozaki! Come on, breathe already, damn it! Hack sputter. Cough, cough. Cough, cough, wheeze. God, don't worry me like that. You back with me now? So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? I what? I heard your voice, so I ran outside, and after that, I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color. My mouth was full of water. God damn it. Was this the work of those ghosts again? Can't believe they can trick us so easily. There's gotta be something in that pool. There's something. Wonder if the showers still work. No, I already checked the showers. They don't work. Nothing. I can't get rid of this horrible taste, and I smell absolutely putrid. Yeah, you'll be fine. At least you're alive. Whine sob. How does she think I feel? Shinozaki, how about we go out into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? Though I don't know much about... I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay. Alright then, let's go. After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Man, that was an ordeal. That was crazy. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Were you? That's good. So, Shinozaki. While I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I kind of like to check out. I'll go with you. Yeah, that's a good idea. Stop separating, am I right? It's probably for the best. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I know there's going to be name tags down here. I think we're still at 11. Yeah, so we have 5 more to go. And I know there's at least 2. I think I saw 2 bodies down here. Door's locked. Use the key. Yes. And then now that I'm not like on a countdown, let me take a look around here a little bit better. There's a bucket, but nothing in it. Crude label written on a piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot of some sort. Okay, well, I guess the only thing to do then is just to turn the handle. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy. Corpse with a very tiny individual. Being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. Alright, name tag. And then another name tag? Rotting and decayed. Oh damn, there's actually 4 of them in here. Alright. Body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Are we just missing 1 now? Yeah, we're just missing 1 name tag now. That's pretty good, actually. Let's take a look at this. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friend. She can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. Wait, where's the tongue? What's the spigot? It's got a this thing right here. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. Its entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime. Well, that wasn't it. What am I looking for? The dim lights around you are reflecting off something deep inside the drainage gate. Try to fish it out? Yes. Was it this thing? Some kind of handle? Acquired rusted valve wheel. Oh, maybe that comes up. Okay, so let's try it on the thing I was talking to in this room. This thing right here. Touch the rusted valve? Yes. That's as far as it's going to go, I think. It's too rusted to turn anymore. There's only so much rust on it that it just won't budge. That's a little bit. Will have to be enough. Is there like a scissor sound clipping in the background? Or is that just the grate I'm walking on? I think it's just the grate. What do I do now, though? Can I turn it anymore? I don't understand. Let me try to fill it back up then. No, that's not going to work. What do I do? I don't know what to do now. Oh, there it is. It's a small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. All right, here we go. And it's a name tag. All right, that makes me feel a lot better. I'm glad I got all the name tags. That's like... Because in the previous chapter, some of those name tags were really difficult to find. Like, harder than the endings. Like the one with the loose board. That took me a while to figure out. Oh, wait, no, I'm still missing one. What the heck? I thought I got a name tag. I don't know what that's about. Wasn't I at 15 to 16? Did I not just get a name tag? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's try to find where the ghost is and give it its tongue back. I'm trying to think. Did I come across any other ghosts? I think there was one that walked right here, right? No. Oh, I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. It's just like walking around up here. Let me save, actually. Where's the save point? Let me save and I'll cut back. Okay, where was it? Wasn't it just like walking around up here? There it is. But there's two of them. Oh no. Let me take a look at it. Well, we got the name tag. Which one was it? It was, I don't know. I'm just going to make a guess. Actually, let's try this one. Let's see if it's a bad ending anyways. Gurgle, gurgle. She's got no head above her chin. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we got? Pull out the tongue bag? Yes. Gurgle, gasp, gurgle. Little girl spirit staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing from her gaping cross-section of a head she walks. Please be the right one. Tokiki Suji? This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit? Yes. Sputter, cough, cough. Well, we guessed right. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run? Or just slowly walk away at a leisurely pace? Did I do it right? What do I do now? I don't know. Let's go. I guess we'll just try to go to room 1A for now. Unless I can come over here now. Yeah, here we go. Let's follow her. The girl in the red dress. Oh, that stupid doll is crying again. Here we go again. Where the hell's it gonna take us this time? Weep, weep. Where your friend was splattered. I know where that's at. You don't have to show me. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globy entrails. Where the door dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. I hate this doll. Get in there good and dig it out. No! Getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch. God, that's where it is. I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Is something there? Morishige! You're alive? Ah, Kishinuma. And the class rep too. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. What happened? It's a long story. So where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. And when I woke up here, I felt as if the air had somehow changed. Oh yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mokita and his sister. You did? So they're okay too? They are. Though when I next ran into Mokita's sister, it seems she and her brother had parted ways. Morishige? What is that in your hand? Ah! Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Oh, this? I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. How did you know to look there? Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please, take it. I'm really searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. If you're looking for Mayu, you're out of luck. Received another tongue bag from Morishige. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Okay, so it says there's a name tag. Like you've seen a ghost. Oh, come on. You know she has. Ah, yes, one more thing. Mokita said he should all meet in classroom 1A. Okay. I'm guessing it wasn't from, you know, Suzumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. So Morishige, he's been doing like weird stuff. He's been digging around in Mayu's corpse. He's been taking pictures of dead bodies. So let's keep an eye out for Morishige. He might be a bad guy. Okay, so those name tags did not give us acquisition rate. We're still at 15 out of 16. So we gotta find one more. Let me check and see if I can just take a look at Mayu's body? Probably not. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I didn't think so. So let me save. And then we'll go back to the ghost after that. I think it should be the ghost that was just in the hallway. Right next to the headless one. She should still be around here somewhere. There she is. Give it back, give it back. This girl's missing an eye. Uh-oh. All we've got is a tongue? It's not gonna be enough. What should we do? I thought that one seemed too easy. Yeah, let's pull it out. Pant, pant, hick. The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki? Kano? Does she know her? Oh, from the name tag. I'm sorry. This is for you. It is yours, isn't it? Offer the spirit Yuki's tongue. We should have probably got the eye first. This might kill us. Thank you very much. Oh, she... Okay. Okay, well that worked out perfect. Pant, pant, hack. We did it. We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them. All that's left is the girl in the red. No, no more. Every time I talk of these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead. I'm not even trying. It just pops in my head all on its own. Such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister. How do you think everybody else feels? Don't be selfish. And Mokita? Shinozaki. Alright. Next one is mine then. Okay? So just try and pull yourself together. What? God damn it, not again. This one's big too. Oh, the diary. What is that? Oh my gosh. Wait, is this the end of the chapter? Is it? Was I knocked out? Where am I? Wait, where are we? Are we back in our school? What's going on? Is this our classroom? Did they make it out alive? I'm so confused right now. Shinozaki! Hey, wake up. She's breathing at least. Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Kishinuma? Huh? What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? Watch, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be like an illusion or something. It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. So it's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. What about the friends, though? What about everybody else? Let's talk to Ayumi right now. Never thought I'd live to see home again. What's gonna happen? Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? I guess not. Various notebooks. Shelves filled with personal effects belonging to Class 2-9. Miss Yui even has some cans of cat food in here. Not sure that's some sort of thing we should keep storing in the classroom, though. Let me talk to her one more time, then we'll try to leave. Okay, let's try to get out of here. Is it locked? Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around at the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 o'clock in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? Uh-oh. What? Shinozaki, what's wrong? Oh my gosh, what is that? What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. Is that the last girl? It's you. Go back! Don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Oh, take a look at her. She's got a sprite, or like a character image. The day I was kidnapped. I remember I had to fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with my mom and he listened really closely. Just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much. But he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You, too. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny. She must be... 5th grader? Yuki Kano, right? Thank you for what you did back there, for making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? Why are you still here? You didn't. But we returned your tongues, gave you back the ability to tell your story. We even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive him or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon which heavenly hosts is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. Moving us? But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that god-forsaken place? You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you killed Suzumoto. Wait. Huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Why the hell are you so suddenly concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life has ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness. With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head, your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around. You just start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister has some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you. I really do. So please, bring back the rest of them. Mokita, Mishishito, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds and souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So we're gonna go lose you as an ally then. So why don't you just hurry up and bring them back right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mokita and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all four of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims and put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they should begin to fade from existence. And you just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? I mean, it's like, would you guys go back after everything you've been through to save your classmates? I want to say I would, but I don't know. This time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you? Why, couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yukispear gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. Ah! What's going... Ah! Shinozaki? It hurts! It hurts! What's gonna happen? Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? Why am I so fully aware right now? I can't see a thing, and I can't move. It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's the monster! Why can't I move? Sashiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sashiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So of course, after learning that Sashiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sashiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. Okay, well that's interesting. It's like I'm interested. If she wasn't murdered, like why is she here? I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see it. He's going to cut their tongues out right now. Or are they already cut out? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot, and I'm just sprawled out on the floor. And so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody please save me. Oh? Yoshikazu? That's the murderer. No, stop. No, please. Her eyes? Oh, jeez. That's when he took her eye out. Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. Frightened sobbing. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared. Feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please. I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order? Okay? In order? What does that mean? Never heard screaming like this before. It's pure, primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My God, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing himself to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least a half hour now. Those inhumane screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the... Oh my gosh! He's being tortured for half an hour. It's finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life. And the symphony goes on. Jesus, this is brutal. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? God, what is wrong with me? Okay, well, I mean, that's understandable. If somebody's being tortured, like, you want them to die. You know it's inevitable, so it's like, just get it over with, you know? Yeah, just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet. Thump, thump, thump. Is that his hammer? Oh, those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. In order? God, why am I relieved? Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair, they're pulling my head up and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in the basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanely horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Oh, I'm sorry, he was using the scissors, not the hammer. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used, nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children had been listed as loss of blood following a removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sashiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. Oh my gosh! Why am I playing this? His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor in the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. So that's the one with the missing head. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was the principal. It was one of the children. Never mind. It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. What is going on? She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then... Wait, what is going on? Oh! The girl in the red dress was the murderer? The one that supposedly got away? She just started giggling? Snip, snap, snip, snap. I thought she was a good person. So Sashiko was the one that killed her. She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing throughout the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. And Yoshikazu's just like giggling in the background. How? Why? Why is it you? Giggle, giggle. No, no, no! The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sashiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-sufferer of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now going back to the hunt, and he can't talk. He can't talk anymore, right? So maybe he didn't do any of it, but he couldn't defend himself. I don't know. Now going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find, as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime is not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. So it wasn't him. Then why did he attack Yoshiki? Back in, what was that, chapter 2? I guess he didn't kill him. He just hit him on the head and drug him away. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man wouldn't commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. And again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around the same time that Principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed. He seems frightened of someone, and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so could his son. I believe that we are looking at a curse far more powerful than any man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever, Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years? I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. Maybe a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and another school built on top, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Continued in Chapter 5. Alright, let me cut right here. We're going to go back to Chapter 4. Oh, we got an achievement unlocked. The pivotal moment? Alright, let's take a look at our progress. We still have 2 endings we're missing. Do we get an extra? No. We might get it once we get all the endings. So I'm trying to think. What can I do to get the other 2 endings? And then I think we're still missing a name tag as well. Let me take a look here. Oh man, I think this recording is going on kind of long. But what was that? Yeah, we're still missing a name tag. So we're missing a name tag and 2 endings. But I think I might save that for the next video because, yeah, 1 hour and 23 minutes. It's getting kind of long. So I think the next video is going to be pretty short because I want to make another video just completely completing chapter 4. I want to have everything done by the time I start chapter 5. So the next video is going to be a little bit shorter, but I'll get everything finished. I think I know what to do for one of the endings at least. Because remember back to, I think it was the first video on chapter 4. You're actually able to choose a couple options that make Naomi hang herself. That's gotta lead to another ending. It makes sense because that's like a big turning point. That's like a big difference. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.